Maui Jim Sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
There's a big one just there. Holy moly, that's big. Right up on that wash on the Spike 44. That's the deep runner, so just jamming into the rocks. You can see as I'm fishing it, it's a real slow retrieve. Kind of really careful with the rod tip. So as you feel the rock or the kelp, you just slow down and kind of lift your rod tip. That's the deep diving spike again, the EXDR. So there's an MR and an EXDR. This one will go down to probably a maximum of about 12 feet. And the MR is about half that, 6 feet. So using the deep one today, the washes. Working not too bad.
All right, we are ready to start the way in here at the Maui Jim round of the Daiwa BREAM Series. Down here on the Hawkesbury River, we're at Bayview Park, surrounded by boats, dragon boats and plenty of dogs, as well as anglers full of bags of live bream. The guys are fishing for their best 5 bream today each if they're a boater, their best 3 bream each if they're a non-boater. We weigh these fish alive. They get their weight. We have a little bit of a chat to them. They tell us bugger all on day one. They let the fish go back in the water there, and we do the same thing tomorrow. At the end of this weekend, they're going to share in nearly $10,000 cash and around 4 or 5 grand worth of cool prizes for the non-boaters. So long as Nicole is ready at the score tent, very good. Let's get cracking. Christian Bermudez. First one in this afternoon. Non-boaters fishing for a 3 fish limit. How many we got there?
Just one today.
2 short there today, so 1 fish. And he weighs 505 grams, mate. What are you going to change up tomorrow to get another couple?
I'll probably use the cranker crab a little bit more.
Or cranker crab, all right. That's it. Grab your weigh ticket there. There's your receipt. Thank you very much. And that's how it works. They take their ticket, they let the fish go, and away we go. When we get Jesse Roten here, we'll get some photos taken. So next up is John. Oh, you're Ryland's brother, are you? Okay, no worries. Fishing for 3 fish. You've got me 2. Are you the older or younger brother? Younger one. I'll be giving you lectures tonight. 820 grams for your 2 fish. There we go. Go and let those fellas go and give the next person the bag. Good news is you're coming first in the non-boaters right now. Leading. Alrighty, Dave Shanahan having a crack at AOY, but gee, Stewie Walker stuck the knife in over in WA, didn't he, mate?
Oh, you got to love WA. I'm going there next year, I think.
All right, let me have a look here. Fishing for 3 fish, and you were leading AOY, and then on boater 1, 2, 3. Don't need to check any of those guys. How about 1.725 kilos, mate? What was the gun bait today?
Crab.
Crab. Everyone ties the crab on in Sydney, don't they? Well done, mate. Grab your ticket. All right, just making sure that, Nicole, you're good? Yep, let's go. Grant Oliver, mate. And you've got some non-COVID related disease at the moment, not feeling real good.
Mate, I was struggling today.
Mate, you're not struggling from the fish catching department, mate. You got some crackers in there. 1, 2, we're going to weigh the big one for the buck and big bream, but I reckon that's way north of 3 kilos. It's way north of 4 kilos. 4.25 for you, mate. Grab that one. And also, while you're there, grab the big fella out of there. Throw that in your pocket so you don't lose it. Just going to wet the big bream down. Biggest bream of the weekend takes home $500 and some cool buck and bass merchandise. It's called the Buck and Big Bream. Let's set the mark. See if we can crack the kilo mark for a start. Does that real easy. 1.25, mate. What did you say when you landed him?
It was right up shallow, and it was just shaking its head, and it was one of those ones where it just came out instead of burying you in the rock. So,
bingo. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, you can take him with you, mate. You got your big bream receipts. You got your big bream there. What does he measure to the fork? About 39 or something. 40 to the fork. There you go. We have a buck and big bream, and Grant Oliver not feeling good, but he's probably feeling good now because he got over 4 kegs on the scoreboard. All right, Vaughan Lewis, that's a hard act to follow, mate, isn't it? Tough to follow, but you got me 5 fish?
Yeah, I got 5 fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple of nice ones in there, mate. Hawkesbury seems like it's fishing all right by the first indications.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. 3.135 for you there, mate. Grab those and you can go let them go. All right, just hold on a moment. Do we have Jesse back here yet to start taking photos? Nope. Okay. No photos it is. How does Spencer go for you, Jay McEwen?
No good, no electric.
No, what happened?
Died.
Died.
20 past 7.
20 past 7, your lecky died. Jamie McEwen, current Open champion. I won't DQ any of them, mate. They're both legal. You got one nice one in there. 2 fish for Jamie. 1.445 kilos, mate. And all right, well, we'll see you this afternoon with your multimeter, making your electric work this afternoon. All right, just waiting for the scorers to catch up. Grant Oliver leading at the moment with 4.25 kegs. Vaughan Lewis in second with 3.135. Non-boaters, Dave Shanahan 1.725 for his 3 fish. John Sainsbury second, followed by Christian Bermudez in third. All good, Nicole? Nope. Going to see some cracking bream come out of the Hawkesbury this weekend with all the rain that's having. All the spawn is about to start. All the big bream sitting down the front of the system, and guys are doing well. All right, we're ready. Pete Cashman, come and grab us. I think I went round the corner, either waving to me or he said you had 5 fish. Pete, come over this way a bit. I want you on camera. Say hello to everyone at home.
G'day everyone at home.
There you go. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's a great Gold Coast bag, but you need them a bit heavier here, don't you? 2975, mate. 3 kegs a day solid in this place. You've done well. There you go. Hey, cut your fish with you too. I'm sure the next person will love to weigh those. All right, good. Next one up. Mark Sarek. You gave Jamie a touch up today, mate. He only had 2 fish. He's probably going to be a bit cranky tonight, I reckon. Tell us about your day.
Started really slow, trying to reinvent the wheel, doing things I don't really do, and then thought, nah, bugger this. I'm going to do what I do, and got them straight away.
So I reckon what you did was throw a Z-Man grub.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's what you do. I know what you do. All the way down from Brisbane. Great bag there. 3.615 kilos. The Hawkesbury's fishing grouse today. There, grab your receipt there too, mate. Mark Sarek moves into second place with that bag. Johnny Siggs, another Queenslander. Queenslanders having mixed fortune this weekend, mate. How many did you got there? 1, 2, 3. Don't need to measure any of those fellas. Those 3 fish go 1.95. Good Gold Coast fish, mate, but you know they don't cut it down here.
No, that's right. Doesn't matter.
All right, mate. We'll go let them go, and we'll see you tomorrow with an improved bag, we hope. All right. Is the scorer good? Yes. All righty. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, do I have to measure that little one? Nah, he's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Won a Botany Bay event, mate. You're going to go close to winning a Hawkesbury with 2.675?
Absolutely not.
All right, get them back in there. Thank you very much. Hello, got a dog walking through. What's your name, mate? Neil Kelly, come away a fish, mate. 3 fish for the non-boaters. Neil, you've won a grand final before, mate. You got us 3 today?
Yeah, 3 little ones.
3 little ones, all right. 1, 2, 3. They're not little. They're great fish. Standards go up when you got 3. 3 fish for 1.98 kilos. You happy with that? Every day you're fishing's a good day, Neil. All right, we've got no one at the bump tub at the moment. Do we need to check the next lot of... all right. Yeah, we haven't got any volunteers this weekend. We've got no volunteers to take photos, no one to do the tag board, so Nicole's running down to do the tag board now to make sure our second flight of anglers are in. If anyone wants to volunteer and help her out with the tag board, go and grab the key tag folder off. I'm going to run through the top anglers at the moment. Paul Langley, 5th in the boater section, 2.675 kilos. 4th, Pete Cashman, 2.975. In 3rd, Vaughan Lewis, 3.135. Mark Sarek in 2nd, 3.615. And in 1st, Grant Oliver, 4.25 kilos. In the non-boater division, we have Christian Bermudez, 4th. In 3rd, John Sainsbury. 2nd, Dave Shanahan. And 1st, Neil Kelly, who just weighed in 3 fish for 1.98 kilos. You're all good, J-Ray? Whack a bit of fill flash in that, mate. You want me to show you how it works? Nicole's just down doing the board, and if it's on program. Put it on program.
Yep.
Pop that up, you get a bit of fill. And then away you go. And grab them before they come up, mate, and you can take them with that banner in the background. And while you're waiting, J-Ray, come up here and have a chat to us, mate. Looking to kill some time while we're doing the second flight coming in. Look at the leading non-boater weight at the moment, mate. 1.98 for 3 fish. How you got? What do you got in the well for us?
No, they're smaller than that.
Rubbish though. You got 2 1 kilo ones and one about 600 or 700 grams, mate. So looking good for you at the moment. We haven't weighed your fish yet, but tell all the suckers down the camera here how you caught them today. How exciting it was.
Yeah, it was good fun. I caught them on a mixture of different lures and techniques. The first fish came on a Daiwa Bait Junkie Risky Critter. Yep. And I lost the next maybe 3 or 4. And after that, got a couple of decent fish on cranker crabs in olive, and finished it off with a few on Eco Gear pink grubs.
Yes, that's right. Old school, mate. I saw you winding a fish and you go, I just caught that on a pink grub, and you said you saw it on AFC like 15 years ago.
Yep. It was good fun. Good to be here and repeat what I seen on TV.
Awesome, mate. We'll go and get to your job in the bump tub tent, mate. We're going to take a few photos. They'll go up on social media tonight. Nicole's got the guys in. Alrighty. Nicole is eyeing off the ones doing over 4 knots and going to give them start last penalties, eh? Very good. Next one in, Dallas Blatchford. Got us 3 fish, Dallas? No worries for Dallas. He wins events. No big ones, he says, but you need 1.98 to take the lead in the non-boaters. Let's see what you got. How about 1.78? So grab yourself a ticket there, mate, and no worries. Jesse might take a photo if he hasn't taken a photo of those. We'll get them up on social media for you. Next angler's name is Mal Halliday. How many have you got for us, Mal? Oh, okay. So it was good mood on the boat there today?
It goes fast.
Did he pull the paddle out and say, you're the electric?
No, we had the net for that. So,
all right, Mal. Different. 2 fish. 2 fish. Let's get him in there. That's better than donut, mate. You get your AOY points there. 1.005 kilos. They are all yours. Thank you, sir. All right, who we got next? Jack Kadarian. Come on, mate. You got 3 for us? Very good. You know how it all works. All got to be 25 to the fork, and they're all good. You need 1.98 to take the lead in the non-boaters. You're getting close, 1.625. You haven't got a 1.25 kilo in there, obviously, because that's the current Buck and Bass Big Bream.
No, maybe tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. Good work. I like that plan. All right, next up, who we got? Glenn Starrick. Do you have a buck and good day out there, mate?
Very buck and good.
Feels pretty heavy, mate. You got a nice big one in there. I'm going to put him on for Big Bream because he might be worth $500 to you. 198 we're looking for. How about a new non-boater leader? 2.28 kilos. That's awesome. And pull out that fish because we're going to throw him in for a Big Bream award as well, and we'll see if we can knock off Grant Oliver's 1.25. What does he go to the fork, mate? You measure him?
39.
30. Oh, his was 40 Grant, so he might be in trouble. Nah, he's fatter. 1.27. Big yellowfin, mate. Well done. So you're currently sitting on the Buckin' Big Bream. Let's grab him out. Look at that. That's a chunk. Well done, mate.
And the fishies too.
Yeah, oh, well, you know. Very proud of his floody hole, that man. All right, next up, Rocket Rod Sullivan. You're fishing as a boater or a non-boater this weekend? Boater. Got us 5? And there, oh, that's a good peg too, mate. You're just sneaking up there thinking that's all right. There, hey Glenn, your Big Brim's not going to last long, mate. 1, 2. What's that little thing in there? You got
29 or something.
a little 29 in there. All right. Well, these ones are a huge bag. 5.19. Here you go, mate. 5.195 kilos. We don't see too many 5 kilo bags here in ABT, mate. Grab the big one out of there. I don't know. We can do them all if you like.
Yeah, we might have to because I don't think so.
Put that one in there. That's a cracker. We're looking for 1.27 for Big Bream. That one's 1.41. Swap him over. That one looks even bigger, actually. It looks bigger. Nah, that's only 1.33, that one.
That one's something.
All right. Yeah, it's only a small 1.2, mate. There you go, mate. That is a cracking bag. Make sure we get that we get some photos of those. And you are leading this thing by a mile at the moment, nearly a kilo on Grand Oliver. Take your big wad of tickets there. There's some good souvenirs. New Boda leader, Rocket Rod O'Sullivan. Whew. 5195. That's a hard act to follow, Jace Maybury. You better have 5 kegs in here, mate. You better have what you had in Malakuta. Got half of it? All right. You got more than half of that. The feels over 3 kegs there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do you reckon it's going to go?
High twos.
Look at that. How about low 3s? 302, mate. You knew exactly what was in there. All right. Won't ask you any secrets about what you caught him on. Probably a tough squidgy. We know what he throws. All right. Brett Crow. He did Tassie. He does a lot of ABT events, mate. And that's a decent sack there, mate. That feels north of 3 kilos as well with a nice one in there. I would weigh that for big brim if it wasn't for that giant bag that came up and just Rocket's got all the big brim. Look at that, 3.86 kilos. Puts you in third at the moment, mate. Grab yourself a ticket. You don't want to weigh that big one for big brim. It's got to be 1.41. You can if you want.
Embarrassing himself, I think.
I don't think that's an embarrassing brim. I think it's well north of the kilo, though.
136 yesterday.
111. There you go. All right, grab him out. Good on you, Bretto.
Thanks, mate.
Good to see you hitting form at the right time of the season. All right, some great bags coming. The first 5 kilo bag we've seen come in this afternoon. Chris Greensill, come and throw us some fish, mate. There's a couple of decent bags you're following up there, mate. You got us a few Gold Coasties?
Yeah, 2 small Gold Coast.
2 little Gold Coasters. All right, let's get them on there. Let's see if you can beat Jamie. What did Jamie weigh? 1.44. Oh, he's got you covered, eh? 1.225 for you, mate. Oh, well, he's still got bragging rights. Well done. All right. We good? Nicola's worked off her feet back there. Thanks for Jesse for taking a few photos, mate. That was a huge bag. I'll get Al. Al, why don't you bring those fish across? We're going to weigh Al Lister's fish. He was on a bit of a tear down in Tassie last time we saw him. And you got another 5 for us, mate?
5. Bit faded a bit from Tassie times.
It's hard to follow that big bag of rockets up, isn't it? 5.195 it was. But yours was 2.815, mate, and that keeps you well in it for tomorrow. Grab yourself a ticket on the way out. Al Lister from ACT. All right, Harry Young. Last time we saw him, he was dropping 43 forkers on the scales. And I reckon all of these fish in here weigh less than your big brim down at Gippy, mate.
Oh, sure.
You got 3 fish, though. What was your gun bait today?
Grubs.
Grubs. Very popular, the grubs. 3 fish for Harry Young. And they do weigh about less than that fish. 1.67 for those 3, mate. Go and let those fellas go. Grab yourself a ticket on the way out. All right, Lindsay Pryke next. You got 3 for us, Lindsay? Yep, 1, 2, 3. 3 nice medium-sized ones. You're looking for 2.28 to take the lead in the non-boater side, but you got 1.865 for those 3. Thanks, Lindsay. We'll see you tomorrow with another 3. How close are we to the last flight being in Chole? Okay, so a long way away. It's good. We've got a bit of a gap at the moment in the bump tub line. Okay, we'll have a talk to him about that. Give those fish a drink first, Mick. Michael Colatouris was someone that I heard a rumour he was telling someone you needed 5 kegs a day to win this thing. And we're already leading this event. We have Rod O'Sullivan with 5.195 kilos in the boater division and 2.28 in the non-boater division. We've got Mick Colatouris coming up next. He won the Australian Open a couple of years ago now, based on mainly his Sydney Harbour heroics, but he knows how to catch them in this joint. He says this is his favourite social fishery there is. But the bag's going to be 200 grams lighter because of that lovely late penalty, mate. What happened? You misjudged your times?
Yeah, big time. Never had happened that to me before. So, yeah, it was a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Cop it on the chin.
Mate, that's it. But you have got a great bag. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crackers there. Let's see if we can break 5 kegs. 5 fish, 4.67, which will turn to 4.47 by the time the penalty goes in, but that is good enough for second place at the moment. Mick, have you got a 1.41 in there? No. All right, mate. No 1.41 for the Buck and Big Brim. Rocket Rod Sullivan's got that. All right, up we go. This here, is it Matt Perry? Yeah. Matt Perry, you need to bring me 3, mate. How many you got? One. Yeah. And it's not even a giant either, is it? Nah. Mate, what did that one eat?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. It is 470 grams. Grab yourself the ticket. Good on you, mate. Go, let him go. Let him go, let him grow. All right. New rules this year. The boaters fishing for their biggest 5 bream. The non-boaters fishing for their biggest 3 bream this afternoon. This event brought to us by Maui Jim, who is our new ABT sunglass sponsor. Been wearing the Mauis here all day in the light lens colour for the overcast days. Helps you see the fish in the water. Good to see those guys kicking into the sport of bream fishing. Running through the leaders in the top 3, we've got Grant Oliver with 4.25 kilos. Second in the boaters, Mick Colatouris, 4.47, and Rod O'Sullivan in first with 5.195 kilos. In the non-boaters, Lindsay Prykes in third with 1.865, Neil Kelly second with 1.98, and Glenn Sturrock still leading with 2.28 kilos. All right, as soon as Glenn Allen's got his photo taken, we're going to get him up here fishing in the non-boater division to see how his 3 fish weigh in. You got 3 for us, Glenn? No, not even in doubt, he says. Let's go and bring him up. You need 2.28 kilos to take the lead, and probably not going to get there, is it? But it's going to get you up there. 1.76 kilos puts you in 5th place at the moment. Beating Dave Shanahan by a few grams. And grab yourself a ticket there too, mate. All right, and then next up we have Mark Crompton to weigh in. He won, I think, his most recent event in Taz. He has to bring a 5.195 kilo bag to the scales. Not quite there, is it, Cromo?
No, not 5, nothing.
Mate, you're fishing in your new boat. It seems like you're having a good time at the moment. Did you run a long way? Did you burn a bit of fuel today?
No, mate, just used it what it's for. Fished washes all day today, and or most of the day. Yep. And, yeah, was really comfortable, so good times.
Very good. All right, let's get that on there. That's a reasonable bag, mate, for this joint. I think anything north of 3 kilos is a good bag in this place. 3.365 for you. Go and let them go, and they can wash themselves back to their wash. Did they? Oh, well. They might have put it down. No, you can't upgrade into the live well. There's a lone fish. Is it a good one? All right. Maybe Nicole caught that before when she was filming the bump tubs. Who's our next angler ready to weigh in? Oh, Cole's ready. Cole Wilson. You got 3 for us, Cole? 2. Rightio. 2 little fellas for Cole. He's won a grand final before, though, and he's got 2 fish. They're not going to go the 2.28 you need to take the lead in the non-boater, but they do go 1.045, mate. Grab yourself a ticket. Go, let them go. Thank you. Was that yours? Oh, is that your fish? Okay. We can reweigh it. If everyone knows that that's your fish, we'll reweigh it. let's reweigh Glenn's first. If he lost the fish while they were getting photographed, you cool with that, scorer? All right, he's got it now. 1.76. Oh well, you're going to get closer now to that bag. Let's go. Hey, wait a sec. We've got enough fish. Look at that. New leader. 2.29 kilos. That extra fish helped, didn't it? Good on you, Glenn. Well done, mate. Throw that other one away. All right. Next up, Ryland Sainsbury. He's the man that writes all the stories that go in the Fishing Monthly magazine. I appreciate that because now I don't have to write them. Ryland, how was your day today, mate? I saw you land a fish or 2.
Yeah, it was pretty good today, actually. Oh, do I want to take it? Yeah. No, I had a pretty good day. Caught probably, I don't know, 20 fish for the day or more, so I got plenty of highlights for you.
Awesome. We'll see them tonight. No, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pittwater specials in there. Let's see if it cracks 3 kilos. That's a good mark to hit. Look at that, nearly 2.945 kilos, mate. Go and let them go, and we appreciate the work you do, mate. Thank you. All right, now to make the top 10 in the boaters, you need 2.185. You need just over a kilo to make the top 10 in the non-boaters. Adam Richards. Bring him up, mate. You got 5 for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what was the gun bait for you today?
Oh, mate, just a mixture of everything, really. Just depending on where the tide was. So Yeah.
There you go, playing it as it lies.
We're only bag fillers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to put any of them on the stick, so let's whack them on the scales. 2.37 for you there, mate. Good start. There you go. Well done. Thank you. All right. Adam Bertoldo. I'm expecting a 6.5 kilo bag. You know it, don't you? And how'd you go today?
Yeah, not very well. Got 5, but yeah, they were probably 1.8 kilo, I reckon.
They're all about 1.5 times the size of your smallest fish in the open.
Yeah, exactly right. I know.
Fishing's a cruel sport, isn't it? But you've got how many there? 1, 2. There are 5, and that's a dead set Gold Coast bag.
Yeah, it really is.
Right there. All right. 2.01. No worries, mate. All yours, and grab your ticket. All right. Gordon Pullen. Fishing for 3 fish. You got 3? Only 2 for us today.
Some of my recent bag.
All right. Let's get it on there. You need 2.29 to take the lead. You need 1.005 to get in the top 10. So 1.145 at the moment. You are in the top 10. But, mate, it might not last. Thanks, Gordon. All right. And his good mate, John Parkinson. Looks like he might have some bragging rights today. You got us 3?
Yeah, I got 3, mate.
All right. That's a decent bag, mate. It's you need to crack 2.29 to take the lead, or 2.28 for second. You're the new leader, 2.51 kilos. Well done, mate.
Very good.
All right, have you got a 1.41 kick in there?
I'd like to, but
Yeah. No. Okay. Hey, grab your ticket, John. There's your receipt. All right. There you go, new leader. That is definitely bragging rights. Just waiting for a few more bags to hit the tubs. You need, at the moment, to get in the top 5, you need 3.6 kilos in the boaters and 1.86 in the non-boaters. Big Brib, 1.41 kilos. Rocket Rod O'Sullivan. He's probably got the second biggest brim as well. Hit a 1.3 something. Glenn Sturrock weighed a 1.27 and Grant Oliver a 1.25. How long's that flight away in the cop? Get close. Who we got next? Is Zakiah? Yep. What's your last name? Farley. All right, Zach, come on up. You know you got to weigh 5.195 kegs to take the lead, mate. It's hard, isn't it? Is this your first ABT event as a boater?
It is, yeah, it's first ABT event.
I saw you hanging around near the mouth of Cowan Creek there, catching some fish.
Yeah, I got into a few, but not enough.
All right, well, you got 1, 2, 3. How many you got there? 1, 2, 3? Okay, 3. Let's get them. Good bag of 3 fish, 2.615, mate. You had 5 of them, you'd be sweet. There you go, mate. All right. We've got Steve Pryke coming up next. He just won himself the Kayakers Angler of the Year title. I'll tell you what, couple of good finishes, mate. You'll have a good shot at the Boater AOY title as well. Did you peak early, did you, mate? How many have you got there, Stephen?
2 rats.
2 little rats, and that big box of atomic stuff I gave you on the pre-fish day that I picked up for you didn't work.
Oh, it worked. I put 2 fish in the boat. But
Okay, got 2 in. Prikey, let's get those 2 on the scales for you. 1.21 kilos, mate. You'll be putting that on Instagram straight away, won't you? Good on you, mate. Well done, Steve. Looked after by Frogley's Offshore. Tomic's a good sponsor of ABT as well. Make those crankbaits, all sorts of lures that these guys use all the time. All right. Steve come all the way from Victoria. I think he'd be probably wanting to catch more than 2 fish, so just quietly. Look at that. Bernard Kong's going to be next to Wayne, holding up a big fish for the cameraman there, who happens to be Jesse Roten. He came here to fish, but we made him do the camera work because he's got a good eye for it. Come on, Bernie. Bernie using Charlie Sakayo's boat, mate. And did you teach that boat a few tricks today? Feels like a good bag.
Yeah, not too bad, I think. I did.
You like this boater thing, don't you?
And I didn't break anything.
No, you didn't break anything that wasn't already broken. All right, 5 fish for Bernie. To get in the top 10, you need 2.945. You've got yourself 3.32 there, which puts you in about 7th. Good on you, Bernie. There's your tickets there. Oh, wait a sec. It's rebooted itself, but there's your ticket there. All right. Guys get themselves a little receipt. If anything goes wrong, they can say, this is what I weighed in. Here's my receipt. Jake Aitken, we got you to weigh in, mate. You're next. Fishing in the non-boater side of things. We shared a good day on the Clarence, fishing a rock bar. And I don't know if you watched the bass tournament, mate, but we got some good bass on that rock bar in the bass event the other week.
Yeah, we did.
You helped me crack that pattern.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. One fish. This isn't what you wanted today, is it? Not one fish, 435 grams. But go let him go, mate, and take yourself a ticket. Good to be on the board. Who we got next? Hello. Matthew DeBoer, is it? From WA. I heard stories you got some good fish in here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. We're going to weigh that big one for Big Brim because they might give it a shot. You need to take the non-boater lead, 2.51 kilos. I reckon you're going to give that a shot here. How about 3 fish for 3.04 kilos? Well done, mate. Round of applause. Keep that. Put that in your pocket. But also, pull the Big Brim out of that bag there and throw him in this bag. We'll see if we can get you leading the $500 Big Brim charge for that giant. That is a good fish. All right, it's got to go 1.41 is currently leading. I don't know if it's going to get there. Yes, it will. 1.435. So leading the non-boaters, leading the Buck and Big Brim. Did Jesse get a photo of that for you? Yeah, he did. Beautiful. We'll grab your other ticket there, mate. And this trip east has been a good thing. Loving it. Matt DeBoer leading the non-boaters side from WA. 3 fish for over 3 kilos. Joe Darmody. All right, mate. Let's have a look at these. How many have you got for us? 1, 2. Needs a few extra ones, don't you, mate? 2 fish. They're 2 nice ones. 1.365 kilos. Grab yourself a receipt there. Thanks, mate. We'll see you tomorrow with 5, please. All right. We don't need to do key tags or anything? Awesome. All right. Alan Lavelle. Not Andrew Lovell. I get you two mixed up all the time.
Oh, you're getting good now, Steve.
1, 2, 3 nice fish there. Unfortunately, you've got to follow that big bag of mats there, but you need 304 to take the lead in the non-boater division. But you have got enough to sit into 3rd place at the moment, 2.455, mate. Well done. Have you got a 1.41 in there? No, I don't think so either. You let him go long distance, all right. Good to see the Hawkesbury fishing well. That's a great bag there by... Don't have a bag? Well, you're supposed to use our bags, mate. I can weigh him without the bag and you can get 300 grams less if you want. I haven't got a bag. Hey? You'd have to wait and get... No, don't tip him in there. No, because the bag weighs different. So just wait till the next bag that comes up and pinch that. All right, been doing too many Berkeley events. All right. Still got a pretty decent lineup of anglers there at the bump tubs. We have the last flight is coming in now. They're pretty much should be in. Had 43 boats fishing this event, so we have potentially 85 or 84 bags of fish that can come in. Rocket Rod O'Sullivan 5.195 for 5 fish, and Matty DeBoer 3.04 for 3 fish. Looking good. All right, who we got next? Anyone want to weigh a fish? Okay. Thanks, Neil, for doing the tag boards. Awesome. Angler's name is? Brendan. All right, Brendan. And, mate, I said I wanted to see you with the fish at the weigh-in, and we got one here.
Got one in there, so that was a good thing.
And the next aim is to get 3 of them for me tomorrow. The leading non-boater's got 3.04 for 3 fish. Your 1 fish goes 535 grams. There's your fish to let go, and grab that receipt there. Thank you very much for fishing today. All right, Ahmed, you got yourself sorted, mate? The whole day was a shambles. Well, here we go. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got a couple of nice ones in there, mate, and a couple that you probably wanted to upgrade. That's a decent bag. 3.16 puts you in about 9th place at the moment. There's your bag, and there's your ticket. Ahmad Mahfood. Well, they're doing some sort of trickery with the bags over there. Moral of the story is use our bags, don't use your own bag. Ahmed, Nicole needs to see you at the end as well. She's either got a present or a penalty for you, one of the two. Angler's name is Steve Seister. Come on, mate. Now you've got, you need to give me 3 fish max. How many you got?
2 for you.
2. It's all right. You're nearly there. 1, 2. One's a real sea-looking bream, a real bright coloured one. And your 2 fish go 1.235. Grab a receipt. And good to see you on the scoreboard. Thank you. Go and let those fellas go. Drew Griffith, he's a man we haven't seen at ABT for 15 years, I reckon? And he's back.
Yeah.
And you know how to do it because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 for us.
Yeah, 4 little ones today.
All right. And we got you going with your electric as well, so happy days. 4 for 1,655. Nowadays you get a receipt as well, so grab that. Go let those fish go. That's all right, technology. We've got more shit to break now. All right, Mario, the guide with the skills, eh? Your non-boater is leading the non-boater division. Tell us about it.
Oh, well, he used a different lure to me today, and he had 3 legals for the whole day. Got all of them. He got a one horse that was got to be the unluckiest bream I've ever seen. Yeah, he cast behind a bommy, and the thing swam around. I've never seen that before in my life. Anyway, he got it, and anyway, when I hooked them behind the bommies, they didn't swim around.
You got to ask those. You got to ask those West Aussies, mate. How do they get them to train them to do that? That's your weight there. Have a look at that weight. 3.145 for you, mate. That gets you up in the top 10, I think.
Oh, that's nice. A couple of late upgrades, actually.
Well done, mate. Mario came up from Victoria. Proves the Victorians can catch him up here. West Australians can catch him up here. All right, who we got next? Neville Enright. Oh, is this your first as a boater? First ABT event, and you got us 5 fish?
Yep. Yeah, you got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's a decent bag of fish, mate. It's good to have on your first ABT day for you to get a nice bag of fish. It's going to go north of 3 kilos. 3.635 puts you in 5th place at the moment. Grab your ticket. You haven't got a 1.4 in there, have you? No. Well done, mate. Go and let them go, and great to see. That's one of the best ABT debuts I've ever seen. Adam Kennedy, you're fishing the non-boater side or boater? Boater side. All right, Adam. I haven't seen you around, mate. Is this your first one? Yeah. Oh, okay. And you got 5 as well? Yep. Mate, let's get in the camera. You got to everyone at home can see you there. How about 3.21 will put you in 9th place at the moment, mate? Well done. Thank you. That's how you do ABT. Grab your receipt there and go let those fish go. There, you get your 5 seconds of fame on there. Andrew Williams, you're fishing the non-boaters here, and you have 2 fish for us, and they are dead set pipsqueaks, aren't they? Yep. They're nothing like that big barrier you caught up in Gladstone last month.
That was awesome. Awesome month last month. Caught 102 coral trout as well. So
wow. So all of those fish would eat these ones. 2 fish, 860 grams, mate. Please improve tomorrow. Thank you. There's a receipt. All yours. All right, you've been fishing with ABT a long time there, Andrew Williams. Still got a decent lineup of anglers at the bump tubs there. Give them a drink, Phelpsy. They like to have a drink occasionally. Peter Phelps next up. He's got tired of catching those big bass, so now he's onto the brim thing, and he's pretty bloody good at it, actually. And you looks like you got a decent bag of fish today, mate.
Yeah, 2 okay ones, and the rest just sort of those cookie cutter sort of 28 to 30 centimetre fish.
You see what's leading this thing? 5195 you're chasing. I reckon you get in the top 10 with this bag though at the moment. How about 3.73 puts you in about 5th? Happy with that? Have you got a 1.41 in there? No. Those big ones are a bit hollow gutted, aren't they? Look like they've spawned out. Grab yourself a ticket. All right. Angler's name? Richard H. I didn't hear what was it. Hadlow. Oh, Hadlow. Okay, it's the accent, see? Pommy, is this your first ABT?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And you've got
one fish.
You've got one, and I'll tell you, look how skinny he is.
I know.
All right, hey, it's good to get him on the board, mate. Your first ABT fish is 770 grams. If every fish you catch at ABT is 70, you're going to win a lot of trophies, mate. That's a good fish. Well done.
Harder than bass.
Harder than bass, eh? Nah, these brim are easy. It's got to avoid the flathead. Still got a few anglers lined up there. While we're waiting for a thing, you want to drop a couple of ads on quick, Nicole? We'll just regroup, let the bump tubs fill up, and we will be back to you soon with the last part of this weigh-in.
Maui Jim Sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
There's a big one just there. Holy moly, that's big. Right up on that wash on the Spike 44. That's the deep runner, so just jamming into the rocks. You can see as I'm fishing it, it's a real slow retrieve. Kind of really careful with the rod tip. So as you feel the rock or the kelp, you just slow down and kind of lift your rod tip. That's the deep diving spike again, the EXDR. So there's an MR and an EXDR. This one will go down to probably a maximum of about 12 feet. And the MR is about half that, 6 feet. So using the deep one today, the washes. Working not too bad.
All right, we are back for the second half of the weigh-in of the Maui Jim round of the Daiwa BREAM Series. We're coming at you from the Hawkesbury River, in particular Bayview Park down the bottom of Pittwater. Some great bags being weighed in this afternoon by both the boaters and the non-boaters. Leading the boater division, 5.195 kilos for Rocket Rod O'Sullivan. Matt DeBoer from WA missed the Mandurah event because he caught COVID, and he came over east leading with 3.04 kilos at the moment in the non-boater division. That's for 3 fish. So the boaters weighing their best 5, non-boaters weighing their best 3. Big bream at the moment, Matt DeBoer, 1.435 kilos. That is a good fish. Anyway, we have some more anglers here to weigh in. Al Murray, I think, is next in line. You got 5 for us, Al? Yeah. Look at that. No worries. Never in doubt, was it, mate?
Never.
What do you reckon they weigh? Let's see how good your guessing is.
2, 4.
I reckon it's more than that. I reckon it's more. I reckon it's 292.
Oh, beauty.
You're happy with that, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
And you got no giants there. So, mate, let you go and let them go, and you're off to a good start. All right, builder Mick Thompson. Bought himself a lovely buck and bass jacket last night. Didn't even rain today, hardly.
Oh, it did, mate. We got wet. Well, I didn't get wet. The outside got wet.
All right, mate. 3 fish for you there. They all look good. I don't need to put any of those on the stick. You need 304 to take the lead in the non-boaters. 168 is what you have. Thank you very much. All right. Who we got next? Scotty Wilson, eh? See if he knocks off his old man. His old man only caught a couple today, though. And you have 5 for us? And, mate, you look like you are dead set going to the Antarctica. Look at you rugged up.
Yeah, I was rugged up after yesterday. I learnt my lessons.
It was real cold. It was warmer today than yesterday, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including one nice one in there, but it ain't going to go 1.435 kilos, I don't think. But that 3.64 kilos will put you in about 6th place at the moment. Good on you, Scotty. Well done. Grab your ticket there. All right. Angler's name is Judd Kirkland. Judd. We got Judd. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Nothing spectacular, but a good bag, mate. That should be up around that 3 kilo mark, I think. No, I was lying. 299, mate. All yours. Great bag, mate. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. All right. Taka Kawasaki. Bring him up, mate. He was on the waiting list, and he got himself in. He went fishing today, and he has caught himself a giant. Is it a giant?
Giant. Yeah.
Yes, it is. He's got 3 fish. We'll weigh that big one. I don't know if it's going to go big bream, but his 3 fish weigh 229. Well, I'll put you in 4th. Pull the big one out of there. Maybe it's because the little ones make it look big, but you got to beat 1.435. I don't think it's going to go close, I reckon. How about 1.315? That'd have to be pretty close to a PB or something, wouldn't it? Yeah. There you go. Grab him out of there. Looks like he's nearly 40 to the fork, that one. Yeah. Beautiful fish. And grab yourself some receipts on the way out there, mate. Well done, Tucker. Sitting up in the top 10 in the non-boaters at the moment. Is this Carl? Carl State or Straight? State. All right. Ooh, that's a heavy bag of fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be, I reckon that's going to be 4 kegs, that. What do you reckon it is? It's not. 3.755, which puts you 5th place at the moment. Well done, mate. You haven't got a 1.4 something, have you? No. No. All right, mate. Thank you. Good to see Carl there starting on the ABT, and he is up in the top 10 there at the moment, so that's well done. All these newbies, mate, making life hard for you. Hey, Liam Carruthers. Bring him over. That's a good looking sack of fish, though. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's no little ones in there, is there? Have you got a 1.4 something in there?
I don't know. There's a big one in there. I'll give him away, but I wish I converted 100% today.
Not even 5 kilos. 4.99. That's sitting in second place. Let's see if we can break the big brim mark. Isn't it upsetting? It's 10 grams short of 5 kilos. Here's the big brim bag. So get your biggest one in there. That's an impressive bag of fish, mate. Let me guess, you caught them on cranker crabs. Nice. That is a big fish. Big snowy. Look at him, hey? 1.435 he's got to go. How about 1.485? We have a new bucking big brim. Well done, mate. That's worth 500 at the moment. That is a cracker of a fish. What happened? What happened when they hit the net? What did you say?
You'll see it on the camera. There's a lot of gibberish, I think. But yeah,
just mumbling.
A lot of elation.
Happy gibberish. We like that on highlights. Well done. And he was running a camera today, so we'll get those in the highlights. That's fantastic. All right. John Glover, is it? I remembered. See? I can be taught slowly. You need 304 to take the lead in the non-boater side. Mightn't get there. 1.87 puts you in the top 10. Well done. Grab yourself a receipt there on the way out too. All right. Look all good. Lance Murray. Lance Marsh. Getting there. Well, I'll get your name right. You bring me 3 fish. That's the deal.
I'd like to bring you No.
Just one there. All right. One there for Lance. And he goes 560 grams. So grab that. Grab yourself a ticket. Thank you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow. 3, please. All right. Dan Reynolds. Bring him up, mate. How many fish you got? 2 for us. One good one, eh? Well, if that's 2, that weighs. Oh, yeah, one is nice. I don't think it's going to go 1.4, but those 2 fish are going to go 1.675, mate. There you go. Is that a PB for you, that one? That's a decent fish. Just under. Nice. How many centimetres was it? 36.4, okay. Nice. About a kilo that'd be. All right. Who's that? Al Morrison under that beanie and all that git, mate? I thought you're from Victoria. You'd be swimming in all this stuff, wouldn't you? They said it was going to be cold, and it wasn't that bad today. You've got 1, 2, 3 fish for me. You need 304 to take the lead. You got 1.775, mate. Grab yourself a ticket. Watch out for the pooch there. I think it was about to pee on your leg. All right, next up is Joel McKenzie. How many you got for us? 3, awesome. We have 1, 2, 3. Are they going to go 3.84 kilo? I don't think so. But that's a nice little bag. Should get you up around the 10th place somewhere. That's 2.12 kilos. That'll put you in about 7th at the moment. Well done. Thank you, mate. Good on you, Joel. All right. Who we got next? Angler's name? James. What's your surname?
C-R-O-E-S-E.
Cruiser. Okay. You got 3 fish and one is a dead set donkey. That is a good fish. 3 fish. That'll put you into 2nd place with 2.785 kilos. You're going to have a crack at knocking off the big brim?
Yeah,
let's give it a go. Pick him out. Well, I'll tell you how big it is. It's bloody big. Big, snowy, that is. If anything, he's a little bit hollow in the guts, isn't he? Yeah. That might be what hurts you. He's not going to get there. 129. If he was fat, he'd be 1.5 kilos, I reckon. But There you go. 1.29 is an absolute beast to weigh in an ABT. Any hints about what bait that ate?
Just a crabby on a 1/16, just rock walls.
Nice. Crabby on a 1/16. Awesome. Now grab yourself those receipts on the way out as well, on the way to let those fish go. They're both yours. A big bream and a bag weight receipt. James Creasy, 2.785 for 3 fish. Looking good. All right, we got Craig Johnson at the tanks coming up next. Done a lot of events as a non-boater, but now is in the boater side. Now, you do know how many fish you got to bring me as a boater, Craig? 5. And how many we got?
Just the one.
Just the one fish. That's a good one. It is a good one. I bet you put that in the box and you thought, when I have 5 like that, we're going to be sweet. How about 990 grams for one fish? You got that, Nicole? One fish, 990 for Craig Johnson. Thank you. Please bring me 4 more tomorrow. Well, bring me 5 more tomorrow. That's the plan. All right, Jamie Johnson next to weigh in. 1, 2, all right. That's a good bag, Jamie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if she cracks the 4 kilo mark, mate. Nearly 3.8 puts you in 6th place at the moment. 5 fish, 3.8 kilos, Jamie Johnson. All right. Thank you, mate. Well done. All right. Aaron Bonza. And how many have you got?
One.
How many do you need?
3.
Okay, at least you know that. It's a good fish. Just need 3 of them, that's all. 1.015 kilos. There you go, mate. Well done. It's the right fish, just not enough of them. All right, waiting for a few more coming at the bump tub there. Got a couple running for the tub there. Andy Moore and Grayson Fong involved in a little foot race. Let me run through the top 5 in each division. 5th place in the non-boaters is Glenn Allen, 229. Alan Lavelle, 4th, 2455. John Parkinson, 3rd, 251. James Creaser, 2.785. And Matt DeBoer, 3.05, leading the non-boater division. In the boaters, Brett Crow, 3.865 in 5th. Grant Oliver in 4th, 4.25. Mick Colatouris, 3rd, 4.47. Liam Carruthers, 2nd with 4.99. And Rodney O'Sullivan leading with 5.195. Who's first up here, eh? I reckon Andy Moore's going to be first up. And I hope he's got a Vic Brim Classic style bag for me. Something north of 6 kilos. What's that, the thumbs up or thumbs down? He got 5 for us? Andy, bring him over here, mate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need to put any of them on the stick. How does 2.83 sound for you, mate? There you go. Grab yourself a ticket. You would have been happy. Well, you got more than that. More than 2. Grayson Fong, next up. Good, mate. Grayson, you have got 1, 2, 3 there, mate. You need 304. Have a guess. What do you got?
Maybe 2-2.
Let's see it. As long as, I don't know, Tucker got 229, you got 263. Yep, you beat him. You're in 3rd at the moment. There you go, mate. Well done. You haven't got a 1.43 in there? No, I don't think you do. Grayson Fong from Queensland. There you go. We got an all-star cast up at the top. Queensland, WA, New South Wales. Big TK, Tony Curry. What's the story?
Who knows?
Where are his friends?
People got fish. I didn't get as many.
You zagged when you should have zigged. You have got 1 fish for 515 grams. There you go, mate. Grab yourself a ticket.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you tomorrow. Whack that straight on Instagram. All right, Dave Masters. Terrible. He says terrible. And he can't fish his local in a comp. 1 fish for 515. What's your predicted weight for tomorrow?
I'd want to say 3.5, but we'll see how we go.
All right, did you get that, Nicole? 1 fish. Can you leave her alone till we finish the weigh-in? Thanks, Samut. 0.515 for Dave Masters. Got on you, mate. Thank you. Okay, it's all right, mate. 1 fish. Run it tomorrow. Yep. Alrighty, you ready to go, Grant? Grant Grounds, how many have you got for us? Only 2 for Grant Grounds. I'll put Timmy Vickers back in that scooter if you don't watch out.
Yeah, I know. We'll sign him back up.
Sign him back up, and one's a nice fish, mate. If you got 5 of those, you'd be right up there. You just didn't get enough of them. So 2 fish for 1.6 kilos, mate. Grab yourself a ticket, go let them go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Tommy Slater from Daiwa, come up and weigh some fish, mate. You got a couple of good bags to try and knock over here. 499 and a 5195, but that's a decent sack of fish. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to put any of those on the stick. What do you reckon she weighs?
4 kegs maybe.
I reckon a little bit north of 4 on the hand scales. 4175. That puts you in 5th place. Well done, mate. Grab yourself a ticket. All right, we've only got a couple left. Jesse, you might want to go and when one of those bags come back, you can maybe grab some bags of fish. Leave me that camera there and we'll sort it out. Appreciate your work there.
Yep, I need 2. I can bring the other one.
Yeah, go and grab. All right, only a few anglers left to weigh in. Got Jesse and my bags to weigh in. We got stuck. Jesse got stuck in taking photos of the fish in the tent, but you can see all of those later on our Facebook page, including some of those giants from Rod O'Sullivan, Liam Carruthers and Mick Colatouris. Some great fish coming in today. Non-boater, you needed 2.5 kegs to get in the top 5. Boater side, over 4 kegs to get in the top 5. So that's fishing pretty good, this joint. Haven't seen Sam yet? All right. We might drop to another ad or two, come back when we've got the last few bags to weigh in. All right, we are back, and I think this will be the last tranche of anglers for the Maui Jim round of the Daiwa BREAM Series here on the Hawkesbury River. River's been fishing awesome. You need over 5 kilos to be leading in the boater division, over 3 kilos in the non-boater division. That's a 1 kilo average bream. Let's get Matthew Fatafay up from Queensland. He's come down here, even though this arena gives him a bit of a flogging occasionally. And how many you got for us, Matty?
Just a 3.
3 today. You know that non-boaters need 3, boaters need 5.
Yeah, I got Grayson for 3 crackers, but not myself.
Yeah, Grayson did get some nice fish there. You've got 1, 2. There are 3 in there. And they are Gold Coast size too, aren't they?
They are proper Goldie bream.
1.16 kilos. At least you got a ticket to say what you caught there, mate. Well done. Go let them go. All right. Stewie Walker next to weigh in. Come and bring us some fish, Stewie. A first and a second, was it, over in WA, mate? You should move over there. It's easier than the Hawkesbury.
Yeah, much easier. I only got 2 today.
2 fish today, and that you need 3.04 to take the lead. And you know the irony. You know the irony here. Look who's leading, a West Aussie with 3.04.
That's scary.
That's good. They're so good at fishing because they're hard to catch over there, I reckon. Stewie Walker, 2 fish, 107, mate. We know you'll have a big comeback tomorrow. We wait for that. All right, Steve Nadeski caught the crap out of them in the Oz Open in this arena. And have you backed it up today, mate?
Well, I got 5, but they're tweed head ones.
That's all right, mate. Nothing wrong with tweed heads, but they are smaller than average.
Yeah, I was there a couple of weeks ago. I went for a look.
All right, very good. 5 fish, 2.47 kilos. Mate, the consolation is I reckon it's about the same bag as I got, 2.47. So there you go. Thank you. That's consolation for all of us. Angler name is?
Simon Maguire.
Simon Maguire. All right, Simon, you have got 1, 2, 3 there. You're fishing the non-boater, aren't you? You got Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear.
I do.
All right. You need 3.04 to take the lead, but 1.98 to make the top 10 at the moment. 2.3 kilos puts you in 7th. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, happy with that, mate. Thanks, Dave.
Good on you. Thank you. Go and let those fellas go. He's got his weigh-in ticket and happily sitting inside the top 10. Oh, you're waiting for a bag? All right. That's all right. Robbie and Eshaw is next. Why don't you leave? Oh, they're going to get out if you leave them there, aren't they? Have you only got 1? Oh, put him in the big brim thing. Here, mate. Here. Bring him over in your net. But you know what it means, mate. This means you get 10 more AOY points than if you don't catch one. So bring him over and throw him in. This is the big brim bag, mate. It's not the little brim bag.
I got confused.
All right. Robbie Neeshaw, One fish 490. You can stat that one up.
Yep, will do.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you at 5 tomorrow.
Yep, see you then.
All right, J-Ro, let's get them on there. You reckon they shrunk in the live well?
Definitely.
Oh, I reckon they're pretty good, mate. You need 304 to take the lead or 2785 for second. They shrunk. 2.31 kilos, mate. They put you in 6th place at the moment.
I'm happy with that.
You were just happy to catch 3 legals, weren't you?
Definitely. And I know you said go catch the big ones, but I was just happy to catch 3 legal fish.
You were a happy man. Well done, mate. You are sitting well up in the top 10.
Thanks,
Grab yourself a ticket there. Mars, bring up that little pipsqueak bag of mine and we're going to see how much it weighs. Can you be weighmaster for me?
I can. All right, Steve. Put them on the scales. Let's see what we got. Are we happy with it?
No.
Okay. 2.715. Nice.
Thanks, weighmaster. You can let my fish go for me now, Mars. Thanks.
Okay, not a problem.
And I think, is that everyone? No, we have... No, that's an empty bag. We're going to shut the live stream down now. We may weigh a bag or two if we find some other fish to come in, but we'll be back tomorrow, 2 o'clock, for the second day Maui Jim event of the Daiwa BREAM Series here at the Hawkesbury.